All right, everybody, welcome back to the Angels Rebuild series here on MLB The Show 25. We are in July of 2028, and we finished our draft in the last episode, which I think we picked up some really good players, a lot of pitchers, which I'm pretty excited about there. This team is 26 games behind the Mariners, who I did not realize. I think we can see that, right? Look at the Mariners freaking roster. This is insane, bro. They got George Kirby, who I don't know how they kept him, but they made $35.4 million. Tarek Skubal, 38.1. Vladimir Guerrero, 28.7. Julio Rodriguez, bro. Bryce Miller, dude. Seiya Suzuki, man. This is the most insane roster. Oh my, how do they have all this money, dude? What the hell? So this is the team we've been going against. They keep bringing in people, bro. I was just trying to check that. Holy shit. But yeah, we are that far behind. Crazy part is we're only like we're 6 games behind the freaking Athletics for second place. So a lot is happening this year that I don't know if we're gonna make that be able to turn it around, but you know, I definitely want to see some other guys out there like Nelson Rada and, you know, Ray Haney get an opportunity out there. We've seen some good things. Our all-star in Mr. Lawrence Butler has been playing very well. Pretty much a career type year when it comes to home runs and just offense in general. It's looking really, really solid there. He's got a 1.8 WAR, which is pretty much on track to be probably his best year he's ever had. So I like that at 27 years old, and we have him on a contract that the A's gave him for quite some time. I'm really excited about that. Mike Trout continues to regress, and I don't know if we're ever going to be able to get him this. That was one of our goals, right? Trying to get Trout to the World Series prior to the end of his career, but I don't think that's going to happen. We've had some really drastic issues right now. You're looking at someone like Logan O'Hoppe, who's having a really tough year. Last year was a career type year. We really had our shot, and it was last year. We just fell short. Christian Moore had a decent year last year. He could be on track for probably a whole lot more right now. I think with how many games we have left, he'll be able to probably pass all the stat lines that he has here. So I'm not too worried about Christian Moore. It'll take him some time. He's only 25 years old. You gotta give this guy a break, but he's got a negative 0.14 WAR. Dalton Varsho, he's got a better batting average, but he's had a horrendous like any other statistic outside of hits, man. It's in his home runs are very low, but his home runs do match up similar to what he's done in his career. So he's probably going to be around 20 home runs when it's all said and done. But I believe in Varsho. I think he can do his thing. I really like how Adele was playing in the beginning of the year. He's pretty much on track for another career type season. He'll surpass his hits, his doubles, his home runs, and he's already passed his ribbies this year. So I believe Joe Adele could be a really good player for us, and we spent about $13.1 million. So I think with how we have our outfield, I think it's pretty well spent. But the hope is that, right, some other guys like Nick York, when we pay him, he'll be able to do his thing, and I think we'll have the outfield in a decent spot. Now, as far as other players, right, that are hopefully going to be moving up, I see a guy here like Jack Charles that I'd like to see moving up soon. He's probably going to be in the September call-ups. I'd like to see potentially Henry Baez getting an opportunity there. It's been tough to see Gilberto Villalobos get injured. He's out for a while now. But you know, you hope that some of these guys find their way into the majors. I could see myself honestly making a move for players like Michael Crosby potentially moving up. He's actually having a decent year. It's going to take him some time to get better, but I think Michael Crosby and J.R. Sizemore have a great opportunity of maybe making an appearance next season in the September call-ups. Cedric Ramirez is continuing to grow as a pitcher down there in the AA. So we got some good guys. Thomas Bingham is another one at 20 years old. Like he'll be just fine. We've had a lot of injuries that have really wrecked our guys, and it's kind of messed it up. In the single A, Ramon Uribe, right? He's doing his thing at 19 years old. And the hope is that, you know, we probably will keep him down there for a little bit. You got Nick Zarco out there doing his thing. He's a 6th round pick 2 years ago. Hopefully he'll be ready to roll. Capri Ortiz, 22. I think next season he'll be in the AA, and it'll be time for him to move up. We'll actually do that. Actually, let's get him in there and have him kind of roll through that. You do have 18-year-old Steven Taylor there, who I'm hoping continues to progress. He's only 18 years old, so it's a relief pitcher that there's just no reason to rush him up. But you know, it's like I said, it's kind of tough to see our guys not. It's tough that I'm having to look at my farm system more than I am looking at my team that's activated. But we'll take some time, and hopefully we'll continue to move forward here. But let's kind of. And then just as I say that, guess who gets hurt? Michael Crosby. Does Crosby have an injury issue? What the hell is wrong with this guy? What's his deal? What is your deal, Michael Crosby? Why are you always freaking hurt? Pulled hamstring. His durability is like a 67. Golly, bro. He's got issues. So I think with Crosby, although he's a 90, you're probably gonna have to put him as a middle reliever, and then maybe a part of the rotation every now and then, like maybe every month and a half, to give him some opportunity. It's been tough to not have Shane Baz, man. I really like Shane. He was doing pretty well last year. It was kind of tough, but when you look at his WAR, it was incredible for us. Anything above 1 is really nice. Sweeney seems to have one of the worst durability issues I've ever seen, despite having an 84 durability. It's just not his year. Gilberto Villalobos, like I said, and then Joel Hurtado just recently got hurt. And it's like durability is high, and I don't know why we're dealing with it. Really, really strange there. We lose to Minnesota in game 2 of the series, and it looks like we are down by 1 and Dalton Barr shows up. Hopefully we'll see something like that work out there. Go. Jonathan Luciga up on the mound. That's a decent swing. Dude, the kind of luck that we've had this year with just putting, oh wow, and then they take the man out. Yeah, if he would have went against Joe Adell, would have been nasty. Screwball it. Golly, dude. 3-2 here. See what you got. 0-1 count.
Ball 1.
Here you go.
1-1.
1-1. Hits it right over into shallow left field. We get another base hit. Not too bad on that one. I like that. Oswaldo Cabrera is up. First pitch is a fastball, no good. Now, do you re-sign Cabrera? I think that's not a bad idea. I think we're going to be able to honestly save some money on the pitchers that we currently have on the roster. So I'm not as worried about that, which means Woodruff and Sandoval will fall off. And that'll give us some room there. That's a decent swing. That's going to go straight into the hands of the center fielder. Unreal. Man, that's tough. Keep it rolling here. Ooh, we got a chance. Home run Down by 1, and Lawrence Butler's up. No outs, runner on first. One against Cole Sands here. That's a decent swing by Butler. Nope, it's not gonna make it. All right, Nolan Shmuel's up now. You're looking at. It's it. Oh, right between the shortstop and third. The left fielder almost screwed that up. Nice swing right there by Shmuel. So now we got runners on first and second. Mike Trout is up here. Come on, Trout. Oh, come on, Trout. Oh, the timing on this is insane. Oh, come on, bro. Trout is killing me, dude. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know if we'd let Trout play anymore, bro. He's like had so many pop-ups when I use him. And that's gonna do it. We have issues with hitting, bro. Brutal, man. So, yeah, everyone's not hitting well. Home run by Nito is 20th. Nito's doing well. Alex Cabral did okay. Luke Weaver, Kakanowitz. We just can't get it done. Let's see here. So we gotta work through that. Now we're up by 1, and we got Luke Weaver on the mound. Where is Ben Joyce? Why isn't Ben Joyce warming up? What do we got here? Oh, it's top of the 8th, that's why. 1 out. Weaver's first pitch against Young is going to be a strike. 316 with runners in scoring position. We're low there.
1-1.
Circle change. Fouls that off. See, look at all those teams, man. You got a lot of potential buyers across the league. So you know you can take advantage of that. But do we want to send some of these guys off now? I just don't. Oh, strike 3. I'm just not sure, right? I think you could send Woodruff and Sandoval away, but by doing so, what does that give us? So if we decide to do that, we'll probably have to take a discount. You'll probably have to grab like a minor league, like a very like middle of the road type of minor league prospect potentially. And you just got to soak that up, I guess. I just don't know, like, if that's the move right there. Jake Berger. This is the team that I despise going against, man. They really upset me. 2-2 count. Hey, strike 3! Weaver does his thing, baby! Let's go! But yeah, I'm just trying to figure that out. Can our guys survive? You know, we're basically saying we're done. And maybe we'll see how the rest of the end of this month looks like, because if it does, then yeah, maybe we do. Look at maybe someone that's more of a all-around type of player. Of prospects. So I guess got to think about, maybe we do look at a third base prospect. Maybe we look at some outfit. Oh! Oh! No way, dude! 1-2 count. There you go. Ben Joyce got him swinging there. That other pitch was disgusting, and it was right on the money. Ooh, a little pitch hit action. Corey Seager. Willie Castro's out for 60 days at least. High fastball there, no good. Yeah, so in real life, Ben Joyce is out again. Shoulder is done. He's got shoulder surgery. He's one of those guys where it's like, they probably should just make him a closer, some type of setup guy, and just leave it be. Don't make him a reliever. Let him throw like no more than 24 pitches at most. And if you're gonna do 2 dozen pitches, then not be able to have him pitch the following day or following 2 days. So you're gonna have to maintain that, like to allow that guy throw the heat. 2-2 count. There we go, fouls that off there. See if he's gonna chase the circle change here. 1 down, runner on first. Doesn't chase that.
Count is full.
Here we go. Full count. Oh, walked him. Got PB Halpin as the base runner here. Adolis Garcia's up. 1 out. Adolis Garcia's a dog. Ooh, 103. You didn't want that. 0-1 count. Slider. Low on that. Now just an off speed right. We threw a slider. Now we're going to try a circle change on the inside. Doesn't chase it. Good eye.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now we're going to try a slider. Have him chase this one. See, he's at 19 pitches. Typically, Ben Joyce could throw probably about 20 before we got to let him go. 24 before we got to let him go. Strike 3, baby! Let's go, Ben. Wyatt Langford's up here. Just in case we're going to have to start warming up some other guys. 2 outs. First pitch. Throws the heat there, no good. 1-0. Swings at that one. Butler grabs it. Gonna throw it home. And you're tied. Golly, Burke! Oh. Hey, 1-1. Can't believe we just lost the lead, bro. 0-2 count. Slider just went right over the plate. 0-2.
That's a ball.
Ooh. There you go. Ben gets the strikeout, but damage is done, and the Angels have tied the game there. What we got? Still 3-3. Yeah, he's tired. Just talk to him real quick. How you feeling? You doing all right? Yeah, 29 pitches, coach. Not good. We're bringing in a new guy. Here comes Brock Burke. Lefty versus righty. Not what you typically want to do. But I look at Brock, I think he can do okay.
Ball.
Huh?
2-0.
There you go. Good pitch. 2-1 count.
Ball, that's low.
Come on, man. Ooh, he got a good rip on that. Full count. Oh.
He's safe.
Oh my gosh. 4-3.
Pack.
There's Ohtani, 39
No
home
ball,
runs.
1 strike.
There you go.
0-2.
Fouled off that one. 0-2 count. He hits a good one here in the center field. It's going. Varsho with the snag, man. I think Varsho's going to have no issue out there. I don't know if we make Butler a freaking designated hitter. We might have to change it up a little bit. Get Nick York out there. Maybe let freaking Trout simmer. Use him for the later part of the year and have him close out his career. he plays next year, we're just not going to use him as much, but dude, it hurts, man. It really does. 1 and 2 count. It's just crazy how bad he's regressed. 2 and 2. There you go. Okay, he scored, bro. He scored. All right, runner on freaking second. Alex Vesia, that's the guy we were supposed to get. It's going against Adele here. Oh, he got a good grip on that one. Unfortunate there. High fastball, no good. One and one.
Nope.
There you go. Doesn't chase the circle change there. Good eye. The Harper 5.1. Kirby and Fried. Oh, what?
2 and 2's the count.
All right, here we go. Come on. Well, that was a good swing on that, just a little early. He's putting the ball low on us. Trying to see if he can make Adele chase it. Oh, we got lucky. Pitcher's inside. 2 and 2. There it is! Does he get it? Adele does! Walk-off home run, baby! That's what I'm saying, bro. I think Adele, Varsho, Butler, we probably throw in York, maybe one more outfielder to kind of mix that up. I think with the interior, we're probably going to need someone good or decent for the second base, kind of get that right. Nelson Rada could play like kind of like the guys there every now and then, maybe even pinch run. That's not too bad there, but what a home run by Adele. That went right over the plate. Vesia made the mistake, and the Angels get a much-needed win, folks. It has been a minute since we've had that type of feeling there. The Angels get it done on that one. That was perfect. Nito 0 for 4 though. Butler 0 for 4. Varsho 0 for 4. Ohapi and Adele with home runs today. Ben Joyce had a blown save, but Bruno Ramirez comes back. He 2 earned runs on his innings, so he does the right thing, pitching as many innings as he did. But I gotta get the pitching rotation right, man. We gotta figure that part out. And I'm wondering, right, if you kind of mix it up a little bit, where instead of having someone who's always like, so if you have like a Soriano, then a long reliever makes sense. I think that's what we're gonna have to think about. So like a George Clausen and a Soriano, you have a chance to maybe have other long relievers there that can kind of work through it. I think that could be a pretty nice setup there. And it looks like we got an opportunity to sign some players. I was thinking about that. Do we really want to tank it now, knowing that we have a chance of really fighting for second place, but do we really want it where we're at? Because I don't even think we're within range of a wild card. We are 8.5 games behind the wild card. I mean, we're not 100 games, so I got to think about that. If we were to trade, right? You know, would it be appropriate to grab a guy like Mason Wynn now? He could play second base, so he'd be a good kind of pair up with him and Christian Moore. He looks to be more solid against lefties than righties. That might work out, and he's got a good arm. This guy's very good. I don't know why. So are the Cardinals in Crapville, or like what's going on here? Let's look at it. So you would expect the Tigers, who would it be? Marlins, Mets, Braves, Reds. Oh, Cardinals are crappy. Okay, so the Cubs, Okay, so the Cardinals doing that would be, but we wouldn't get it. We'd have to trade with someone like the Padres or something like that. Padres are a couple behind. Dodgers are there. Brewers are within range. So when you see like, I go Brewers and Phillies, Orioles and Red Sox, like, so the player that it looks like is possible here that we'd like to go after is in the Red Sox for Brandon Woodruff. Red Sox are on a roll here. They're looking for another pitcher. And when you see what that they got Joe Ryan, Cutter Crawford, Brian Bayo, Zach Pernard. So they got some guys here, and I think Woodruff can help them out from a long reliever standpoint. So they're kind of setting up right now to prep for their dog. They got Jeff Hoffman as a closer. They got Matt Strahm, I saw. So they're building themselves a chance here to go for the gusto. What I like about this is, for me on my end, there's never anything wrong with looking for potential outfielders. Roger Corvado was drafted 2 years ago, but it's going to take a lot of time for this guy to make it, and the chances of him actually doing that are going to be really rough. You're looking at players like Randy DeJesus or Tucker Flint. These guys have some potential, but they're not really the end-all be-all for us. So I want to look at grabbing some other potential outfielders, and David Palma in the minors right now in Double-A is not looking too bad. This guy's got great base running, and he looks to be a player here that could be on track to potentially be playing in a couple years. So I think you buff up the outfield prospects and you move forward there. So welcome to the team, David Palma. So out of the prospects that I saw potentially for the Dodgers, I'm looking to trade away Patrick Sandoval, and it looks like they got guys, right, that they got Blake Snell, who cost them a ton of money, and who knows how long he lasts. And Sandoval, they can give him an extension potentially and have him roll. Sandoval has had a really rough year with us. It's like he had a great year the previous when we brought him in, and then he just has not done well. But for them, they get another lefty there because they got Yamamoto, Roki, and Glasnow, who's on a chance for a Cy Young. And the hope is that maybe they can kind of build that out there for them. For me on my end, the players that I'm looking at based on the prospect options that they were giving us, first one was Mike Sirota. He's a third-round pick from 2024. That looks like, again, outfield is always something I'm always paying attention to. In the AAA, look at this. 348 average. He is doing his thing with a 2.3 WAR. So when I see someone like Mike Sirota, I'm like, this sets us up to where we can have some decent depth in this minor league group and hopefully build out the farm system to where they are ready to roll. But I really like this move here with Mike Sirota. We then went after a second baseman here that I was looking at, and that is Yanier Fernandez. So this is the player that they were trying to offer us. He's 5'9", 170 out of Venezuela. He's got good durability. His hitting isn't bad, and right now he's batting 241 in the minor leagues. So I think this is a guy that hopefully, he'll step up. But if anything, we have a guy that we can kind of grow in the minors, and if need be, bring him in and kind of work through it. So we're going to go ahead and do that and buff up our group there. So when you look at that and kind of what we've done now, we have 92 players on a roster. So that helps us bring up some players that we previously lost during the injuries and hopefully allow us to recoup on that. Let's see what we got here. We beat the Rangers 6-3. So this was another thing I decided to do, folks. We took Trout out of the lineup. Our new designated hitter will be Lawrence Butler. This gives us some versatility now to allow the youngsters like Nick York and Nelson Rada to get involved to kind of help out and give rest for Joe Adele. So the hope is that we'll kind of see these guys play a little bit healthier there. And you're starting to see some things pop up now, which is really nice. The pitching, will eventually get there. And what I try to do on my end is, since we don't really need as many pitchers as we did in the long reliever role, I moved them all down to the middle reliever to try to just get them all involved sooner and kind of just pitch by committee. I think the long reliever part only works if we start moving some of these guys that are like maybe in the low 60s into the starting range, and then it makes sense to have a long reliever get involved. But you know, right now I think we're going to be okay, and we'll see if it works out. Joe Adell is up here at second. We'll kind of play this all by ear here real quick. Let's see what we got. Waldo Cabrera playing first base as well. We extended him, right, and I think that was the right move to allow us to just have that versatility in the infield and leverage him in the outfield if necessary. Bottom of the ninth, 1 down. Adell's leading off just a little bit here. Swung at that one. That was just sneaking by. Interesting there. 0-2. And we swung at that one when we shouldn't have. Tough one there. See what we got here. Christian Moore ready to roll. That's a decent swing. It's going into right field. And that's no luck there. And you have to decide, right, is Christian Moore, does he need another year down there? Did we pull him up too soon? And will that impact his development? I'm really not sure about that, because you do have Oliveira in the AAA now that is doing very well, and I don't necessarily think that it's wrong to pull him out, but man, it's pretty tough. You know, you would think you guys would be ready, but it's gonna be, it's been a struggle, and that's actually happening to him right now in real life. In real life, Christian Moore is having a tough season, but the guy didn't even have a full minor league year before they pulled him up. So you get these kind of tough things, but love to see it. Look at the pitching, still doing their thing. Soriano did well, so did Weaver. So the Rangers always end up being like our big brother, and they keep beating the brakes off us. So we got to keep figuring that part out there. We did win the series though, so you take what you can get. When it comes to the to the signing here, they're 1.87. Let's see if he's willing to take that. He declined again. That guy's not playing around, man. He's asking that. The thing is, I don't think we have enough money for these guys. Let's see, he declined, and he's still at 7, so maybe he'll be ready next time. 779 for George Hamill. Man, these guys do not want to freaking pitch for us. This is insane. Mets are up. Let's try it one more time. Hey, we beat the Mets 4-0. Gives me some type of hope there. York is starting to hit. Love to see that. You got Butler kind of playing that DH role, and you got a home run by Adele and Varsho. Varsho, they're doing it right. Clausen, look at that. He pitched 8 innings, no earned runs, and then Cabral comes in and closes it out. Great job there. Let's see if we get these freaking picks, bro. Ricky Bearden. Let's see if he does. So we get Ricky Bearden there. That's the guy that we ended up grabbing him in the second round in a surprising fashion. We'll see if he ends up having a decent return there. Andrew Tanner, this is tough right here. He's decided, thank goodness, he was a not rated player. We'll see if he's in that space, but you got an 18-year-old player, pitcher, lefty too, that could really help us out there. That would be nice. We got ourselves 806,000. This is for George Hamill, starting pitcher. We drafted him in the 3rd round. I mean, he's got all the attributes to be pretty good, and he has decided to sign. So players are starting to come through. It took a little bit, kind of scared us. Ray Marquez, he has declined. So let's see what his motivation is after. It's the same. Collins, he is also declined. This is center fielder here, pick 126. We'll see if these guys really want to work with us, man. This is going to be tough. Mets, we beat them 4-3. Love to see that. That's a good one right there, because our youngsters are getting more involved, man. Varsho 3 for 4, so he's starting to get back to it. Oswaldo Cabrera 0 for 3, unfortunately, but he had a triple by Adele, home run by Varsho, with some ribbies, so everyone's starting to contribute. Caden Donna, 3 earned runs in 6 innings, not bad, but look at everybody there. And then Ben Joyce gets his 16th save. Love to see that. Jack Charles, just a little hurt. And we lose that game, but hey, that's back-to-back series now that we have won. So you gotta take the good stuff while you can here. Ray Marquez, drafted him in the 6th round. He's a not rated player. He continues to decline. This guy is pissing me off, man. This is a freaking late round pick, 4th rounder. He's also declined. These guys are not playing around. We signed some player. This is what the Angels did in the real draft. They intentionally drafted a guy number 2 overall that wasn't necessarily the best player, but you're hoping that he wasn't going to have a crazy bonus requirement like Ethan Holiday or Anderson was going to require. Man, when I go back and I look at this Mariners roster, it is absolutely insane what they have there.
That's a ball.
That is probably one of the best rosters I've ever seen in this series. And they built it up pretty incredible there. 1-0 count. Looks right on the money there. Look at that. Taj Bradley. Looks like a ton of teams are trying to go after him. Everybody's interested in that guy. Dude, that list went all the way. You might as well just said every team wants Taj Bradley. What the hell? 2-1 count here. Ryan Pipiot is also getting interest from other people. That's a decent swing between left and center field. Wow, what a grab. What a grab. Thought that was a decent swing by Shanuel. And here comes Christian Moore having a tough year. Josh Lowe is another guy that everyone, that's a good one. Wonder if he's going to finally go somewhere.
Hey.
Yeah. Come on, youngster. 1 count.
Ball.
So it looks like some people are at Red Sox, Tigers, and Twins. Maybe we send him to the Twins. That could be a player that we can send off. Alvarado. Maybe we can move some things around there. Edward Cabrera seeking. Looks like he's getting some interest as well. That's a great swing right past second. They're sending it. Ooh, what a move right there, baby. Varsho makes it the 3rd. And the Angels get it going there. Christian Moore, great swing. They're taking him out. And they're bringing in Andres Munoz. Got a 1-run lead here. Oh, that wasn't Varsho at 3rd. Who the hell was that guy over at 3rd? Was that Nick York? That dude was fast. It is York. Ooh, York doing his thing. 1-0 count. Oh, that was horrendous. That was horrendous. 1-1. Nice swing by Varsho. It's going to go over right field. Oh, man. Boy, Christian Moore is the hero of that inning. And he's a home run away from the cycle. Why not? Let's see if Adele can do it. 2 down, top of the 9th.
Ball 1.
Sweeper, no good.
1-0.
Jesus Sanchez for the Marlins.
Ball 2.
Circle change, no good there for Troy. 2-0 count. Oh, that's not a great swing. You know what? Let me ask you. How are all these teams interested in every player known to man? Like, the Yankees always seem to have interest in every one of these guys. It's kind of nuts. Angels get it done there. 0 for 5 for Nito today. That's a tough one. Christian Moore, 2 for 4. Nick York, 0 for 1, but he got walked 3 times. Love to see that. 3 for 5 for Adele. Owen Shanuel, 0 for 3. Looks like somebody ran for Ray Haney. That was Logan O'Hoppy. You got Adele with 2 triples today. How insane is that? Really great game for Adele. Kakanowitz, 2 innings, 2 earned runs in 6 innings. Weaver came in and then a 17th save. Hey man, I'm pretty happy to see that for my Angels. They're actually that the pitching's starting to make sense now. Ray Haney out just as I talk. Golly, bro. Well, the positive is we do have enough catchers. I just need to see actually how many. We'll keep it rolling. Jack Charles no longer injured, so that's good to go there. Angels got to fix their lineup because there's no more Ray Haney. Adele has a hitting streak, even though we're getting smoked right now. Mariners, always find a way to beat us, dude. They really do. Top of the 7th year. Bryce Miller. He's only throwing 69 pitches, so we definitely let him slide.
Ball 1.
No good on that one. 1-0. That's a good swing right there. It's going in. Oh, tough. Oh, top of the 9th. We get another chance here. Runner on first and second, 1 out. That's a great swing, and he continues his hitting streak. And we sent a runner in. Oh, we got a chance here. Runners on second and third. 2 outs. Cabrera's up. They got Alcala at the mound now. 238 average for Cabrera. Doing all right. 1-0. That's a great swing. But it's not going to go anywhere. Oh my gosh, bro. These Angels kill me, dude. They kill me, bro. Nelson Rada had to play today, it looks like. Humphreys played first. We had some guys taking a break, but Soriano pitched well. Again, the pitchers are doing what they need to do to kind of keep their team alive here. Let's see what we got here. 3-1 count. 3-1, excuse me. Good pitch right there. They got Becker and King warming up. 0-1. Inside, no good. Tigers Athletics interested in trading for Braden Taylor.
Nope, that's away.
2-1. Hunter Gaddis has got some interest. Oh, I swung at the slurve. I think it was low. Probably could have let that work. Tough. 2-2. Swung at the slurve. I thought that was well done. So if we sent him to the Twins, Jose Alvarado, that might give us something else. We consider that.
2 strikes.
Maybe we get a freaking first baseman. It could be something. Oh, unreal in the field, bro. What is this, dude? It's freaking hits, man. All right, Hader's up. Runner on first. Astros hoping to get out of that. I think we could send Alvarado to the Twins. If they have a first baseman, that could work out. We can send him. That's a great swing down right field line. They're sending guys around. Go, 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 go. That was a great swing. Astros win it. Will we extend it? I would say Nito's having a tough time. Logan's having a tough time. Donna did, yeah. But our guys are pitching. They're working as a committee right now. Try to see if we can get another hitting streak. Keep it going here. I think we got like Trout up to like 16 or Shadua up to 16 in the series. 17 home runs. Yeah, 4-0. We continue to get shut out, guys. We had a good start to that second half of the season, and then
That's out.
we're back to normal here, and that has a lot to do with just our guys not hitting well. And this is why I'm wondering, right? Like, with the amount of money that we have ready for next season, we could potentially look at bringing in a really good, you know, person to pair up with Shane Boz next year. We could decide to get a really good infielder. I think that could help us out. I think the outfield's in a good spot. So, you know, we'll kind of figure that out. And if Trout retires, boy, oh boy, how sweet would that be? That's a easy fly ball. Tough. Oh, we got a shot. Top of the ninth. Little rally going on here. Bases loaded. Hader's back there. Oh my God! He had such a good swing on that, bro. It sounded sweet, but that hitting streak ends. 21 doubles now for Ohapi, 17 for Cabrera, Bruno, and Baez. Baez is having a tough time up top. But we brought him in, you know, we have him there mainly because the injuries continue to pile up there for the Angels with the trades happening too, right? We sold some guys. And this is one of the worst years I've seen with injuries, folks. Everybody's busted up. And I think I'm going to have to try to see if I can turn it down. Is there a... I'd say we do it. Give Alvarado a chance to win something. I think the Reds are somewhere, right? And Crosby's no longer injured. Love to see that. Crosby's no longer injured. Let's see where he's at in the rotation now. See if he can stay durable. Golly. And, ooh, Trash Panda's got 27 players. Sandy Stone no longer injured. Here's the trade deadline. Is there anybody? Oh, Jack Charles. Jack Charles. Did he move up? Why is Charles up here? So that go. Angels defeated the Jays 2-1. Okay, so now is the September call still not happening, huh? Oh, we're in August. I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, let's view the picks. Let's see what we got here. We got some big ones, folks. Carlos Santos, actual potential there is looking at a freaking 84. We have no one less than a C. Carlos Santos is a 72 overall pitcher with B potential. So you got a 6'5", 229 pitcher here that looks like he is ready to roll. Ricky Bearden is a B potential, 69 overall. This is another good pick here, man. Really happy about that. You're talking about solid potential there. 18 years old. We have him chilled down in the minors in the single A for 1 year and then roll him up. So the pitching looks like it's going to be in a good spot. The other pitcher here, C potential, 64 overall, George Hamill in the third round. Can't complain. The dude's got the velocity, ready to roll there, 99 velocity. He's just got to control himself, but I think this again sets us up for the long haul. Center fielder, 72 overall with C potential in the fourth round. The dude can bunt, and the son of a B can rock it out. And look at the man's speed, aggressive base running, and his ability to steal. We might have ourselves the dog there that will have him play in the single A for a little bit, and then we'll roll him out. So the youth movement is growing here for the Angels. We then snag up another center fielder, 73 overall in the fifth round. He looks like a long middle reliever kind of deal. We can leverage him. 18 years old out of Germany. He's got some, things to work on as far as speed and stuff. But what I like is he's got a high walk per nine already. Strikeout per nine is decent. And that's really good. In the sixth round there, Ray Marquez is a 61 overall with C development, 21 years old out of Oklahoma. You're again talking about a guy that we could leverage here. He's got 95 stamina, so the the double A group's going to be pretty solid for at least a couple seasons. But I'm really happy about this, folks. We grabbed some really good players. I think Santos screams amazing. We might see him out there real soon. He doesn't have the speed there, but you put him out in AAA, let him pitch a little bit. I think we'll be fine. Same thing with Ricky Bearden. You have him playing the single A. He'll be ready to go the following season. Hamill, we could probably throw him into double A and we'll see him progress pretty well. Kenny Collins, we might see him out there with Jack Charles sooner than later, but this is amazing, man. Really excited. This is an incredible class. So we'll kind of keep it going here. Jack Charles is playing, is on second, and you got Christian Moore with an 11-game hitting streak. That's pretty awesome right there. Let's see what you got on this one. Let's see here. Runners, 2 down here. Ryan Burr at the mound. First pitch,
Outside, that's
no good. Christian Moore, 204 average, so he got his average back up above 200. Oh, that would have been incredible. Swung just a half a tick late. These guys at Rafael Devers. That's a giant now. That's a swing and a half, but ooh, nope, no good. No good. Two, bottom of the 10th. Butler had a solo home run. Brendan Little ready to roll here to get this run in. Oh, that's a good swing. Oh. Runner advanced, though. Wow, we lost. 4-2. Yeah. We got a lot of players that are up there, man, that shouldn't be, but Lawrence Butler, 27 home runs. Nito with 23. Nito looking really good, man. Down by 1. So another close game here for the Angels. They're fighting back at least. Man, we're going to need to make some moves in this upcoming season, man. Offseason's going to be critical here. Blaze Alexander up. 1 for 2. 2 down. Runner on third. Edwin Diaz. The trumpet, man. He's on the Braves now. Pretty crazy there. 1-0. High fastball, no good. 2-0 count. Blaze fouls that off. Let's see what we got here. Edwin Diaz, man, he's not doing so well. Look at that. Orioles move into first, tied with the Red Sox. The Red Sox giving it up. Crazy. Full count. Blaze fighting for his life here in this full count. Come on. Come on, man. Full count here. See what y'all gonna do. Oh, we chased it, struck him out. We are not doing so well. Six triple for Nick York, folks. We might have a dog there. I love to see that. We're getting some good players now. Angels are growing for the future, 100%. Nick York. Oh, okay, we get a chance to use Nick York. See, and this is the thing, is our home runs dropped dramatically. Not so much dramatic. We're still a top 5 team in home runs, but as soon as I say that, I see this freaking rain here. Going against Grant Holmes. Ooh, okay. 231 average for Nick York. That's a great swing.
Got him.
just not able to get it done. That was I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. I score 11. Get the hell out of here, bro. Oh, man. Our guys cannot get it done, dude. So I wonder if I can just simulate the rest of the season. We'll just kind of, let's just do this. Let's simulate the month of August. Oh, Shane Boz. Hold up. Let's check this out here. So, care about that. Come on, man. Stupid. So Shane's back into the rotation here. Bases loaded. Oswaldo Cabrera's. We'll check this one out. I like some of these scenarios where it's like maybe we can make a big hit or something. 170 home runs so far for the Angels. Lucas Urseg up here on the mound. Swing at that one, no good. Crowd's getting loud. Oh my gosh. I feel like we're getting a grip on this one. He's gonna throw me a freaking changeup or something. He threw the fastball. I thought he was gonna throw a changeup, bro. Look at that. White Sox. Jonathan India collects 5 ribbies against the Angels. Oh my god. There you go.
1-2.
We still got a decent amount of fans in the stands. He's going to eat against us. I didn't think he would do that. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Bobby Witt, you son of a bee. Alexander with the ribby double. Here comes Nito. Runner on second here. See what we got. That's a great hit! Oh! 200 average with runners in scoring position here. Carlos Hernandez puts it on the money there.
One, two.
No good on that one. 1-2 count. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm an idiot. All right, Nick. Ooh, I thought he had a good timing on that. Ooh, I don't know about that one, man. There you go. Rips it up to center field. Chucking that sucker to third, and we got 2 down. Good hit by York. Oh, here comes Lawrence Butler. Can he be the man of the hour here? Inside, no good. 2 for 3 today, too. That's a great swing in the left field. It's going, no! Duff. Gosh, dude, we cannot. Why are we so bad, bro? Dude, I feel like my settings got screwed up. I gotta look at this. Because it is the top of the 7th, but I gotta maybe just deal with just the 8th and the 9th. First pitch right there. No issue on that one. 1-1 count. Swings at the slider there. He paid the price. This is what I love. He's got a sick curveball. 0-2 count. Oh, I think he got it. Oh! Shut up. Oh my gosh. Roki Sasaki's a freaking Cy Young candidate with George Kirby and Garrett Crochet. Oh my gosh.
2-2.
Got some Rookie of the Year candidates. There you go. Caden Donna gets out of that one. Love to see that. Dylan Cruz is on the A's too now. after that trade. It's kind of insane. Ben Joyce ready to go here. Runner on first and second, top of the 10th. There you go, 103, man. Phillies win 8 straight. Gosh. Chin music, man. Let them know. 1-1. Fouls that off. Gunnar Henderson has 35. 35 home runs. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. See if he chases this slider here. Oh, it's 2 inside. Circle change here.
We got a full count.
Continue to just keep warming up some other guys, man. What are we doing? Full count. Throws the heat, baby. Bye-bye. Dylan Cruz is up now. 1 for 5.
0-1.
Swings at that sinker there. Bo Bichette, 600 career ribbies now. As a freaking pirate. How disgusting is that? 0-2 count. Top of the 10th. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Fouls off that one. 1-2.
That's the ball.
2-2. Yeah, you can't believe it. I am the same way. Circle change, right over the plate. That was a stupid pitch. High sinker here. There you go. Didn't expect that. Ben Joyce gets it done there. And the Angels get it done. Jack Charles with the ribby double, baby. Let's go. 2 for 4 today. So Jack Charles getting an opportunity to do his thing. He had a triple and a double today. So Jack Charles could be a player coming up. I wouldn't be upset with that. He's going to be young. We'll have him play kind of just like a backup role. And I think that's our future outfield, man. Can't complain about that. Keep it rolling here. So we are 11 games behind the Athletics. What a year, huh? What a year. Let's get the hell out of this season. Down by 1. Positive, we hit a lot of home runs this year. Negative, our pitching went down the drain. So we got to work on that. Jose Cajeda on the mound going against Lawrence Butler. 278 average. Had a pretty good year for us. Let's see what we got here. 1-0. That was a good pitch. He messed that up.
1-1. That's a ball.
Good eye. Kyle Bradish was on our team. I feel like we had Kyle Bradish. Maybe not. I might be thinking about another pitcher. Maybe Brock or something. Kyle Brock. Ooh, that's low. He's not pitching to my guy. He'd rather deal with Logan O'Hoppe, it looks like. Oh, wow. Kirby's got 20. The Mariners are ridiculous. They're going to need to... I don't know how they're going to keep that team together. There's no way they have that many winners unless they're just leaning on guys that are okay. That's a shot in the center field there. Going to try to take off. Oh my gosh. Cabrera can't get there. Sending in another pitcher here against O'Hoppe. 186 strikeouts for Dylan Cease, dude. What the hell was... Oh, it's Yohan Duran. He's on the Nationals now? What are you, a twin?
Hey!
Good steal right there. Varsho with his 8th steal. Love the aggressiveness. 1-1 count. Varsho's going. He's out. He tried, bro. But that was a total meltdown there for us. They beat us again. Yeah, the hitting went to crap. That was mainly me. But we're trying out pitchers, right? Like, we know this season's kind of gone, and there's a huge chance that the Angels could be like a top 10 pick in next year's draft, which could really help us out, right? I think that's where they got us. We're eliminated from the playoffs pretty freaking early. Where would the national... I don't think it was 60, 72, 56, 56, 61. Angels are at 60. So we'd be like a top 5 pick basically right now. Gonna keep it rolling here. Tie game. Man, I hope for the best here. Oh, it's been rough. Christian Moore, 229 average, going against Jose. Oh, he's moved his average up. He's like a 194 at one point in this episode. Michael Crosby, top prospect right now in Double A, is doing pretty well. They got Cedric Ramirez. He's starting to get back to it after his injuries. And he struck me out because I was not paying attention. Unreal. We lose again. Varsho, 20 home runs. That's what I'm saying, dude. I knew he was going to get back to it. Cabral giving up some hits there, but it be that way sometimes, folks. Trying to get the hell out of this season, huh? Let's keep it going here. Let's leave it be. Athletics beat us 1-0. Angels lose again. Triple ABs, they fought 68 and 82. Not bad there. Pandas, they didn't make it, but they had a positive one there. And they beat them. Chanuel, keep them on there. So the Angels finished the year 65 and 97. One of the roughest years we've ever had. I don't think I've ever experienced a season like that. Because I thought we built this team pretty well, but the injuries happened. We just got to look at some new sim sittings, kind of see what that looks like. I might have to look at Mr. Hurricane. How did he set it up? All in all, it was a really rough year from a statistical standpoint. I think our players like Zach Neto had a really, really good year. He is now an 88 overall player. You're talking about a guy who had a 245 average, but he had 23 stolen bases, which is better than what he had the previous year by 1. He had 76 ribbies, better than last year. He had 30 home runs, pretty much almost equal to his last 3 seasons combined. Less triples, but he had 10 more doubles, and he had, looks like 30, 22 more hits than the previous year. Incredible year for Zach Neto. 3.7 WAR as well. That is an amazing season. Lawrence Butler played well too. He is an 85 overall outfielder. He had 31 more hits than last year, 5 more doubles, same triples, and he almost doubled his home runs with 34. He had 31 more ribbies than last year, and his WAR was 2.8. So Butler looks solid. Varsho, rocky year, but he had some injuries, but I still think Varsho's incredible. Ended up finishing the year better than his last year when it came to batting average. Fell short, but I think, again, it's about injuries. He had 40 less at bats than he did the previous year. He had more doubles this year than last year. He had 22 home runs, and he almost had his ribby amount. So I think that he's just fine. Varsho's going to be just fine. 3.6 WAR too. So over 3, you can't be upset about that. Logan O'Hoppe finished the year on fire, but he had one of the worst seasons I've seen him have since maybe 2023. He hasn't played like this in a long time. he was on streak, bro. He had 20. He had some all-star appearances, and then he had a slugger award, silver slugger award. He was rough. You're talking less runs than last year, 20 less hits, same amount of doubles, almost the amount of triples, but he had 9 less home runs, 22 less ribbies. It was really, really bad. Christian Moore finished the year better than last year in every aspect. He had over 129 more at bats than last season, but that's what you do. You give this guy some reps, man. Love to see it. I'm hoping this guy and Christian Moore kind of continues to work out. He had a very bad WAR, but it's okay. Joe Adell, to me, finished the year off very, very strong. We got to figure this out, though. He didn't have the better, he had a less batting average, but everything else was more amazing. He took a step up, having over 109 more at bats than the previous year. He had 4 more runs. He had 25 more hits. He had 9 more doubles. He had 4 more home runs, and he blew up with ribbies. He had 21 more ribbies than the previous year, and he got walked a little bit more, so he did that better. So you look at his WAR this year, 1.8, so can't complain. Trout, I don't know if this guy is done. He is just kind of there lingering right now, and it's really sad. Nolan Schanuel got hurt at the end of the year. That killed us. Shane Baz was hurt for most of the year. That really wrecked us there. Hopefully that gets better. Bruno Ramirez, I think he is doing decent. He's an 81 overall pitcher, but you know, he had the best WAR, it looks like, on the team, which is pretty amazing considering. No, look at that. Baz, that's pretty good. Oh no, that's career. What are we doing? Why is it looking at career? Season. That's what I wanted to see. So the best WAR was Bruno, then Shane, even though he was hurt. George Clausen, pretty decent rookie year, 1.2 WAR. Ben Joyce finished the year with a 1, but he was struggling. He only had 27 saves. We just could not do anything for him, unfortunately. And I'd say most of our pitchers did well. I'm looking forward to seeing some of these other guys step up. There is a chance that we could see J.R. Sizemore getting there. He didn't really get a chance to pitch, but you know, I'm looking forward to seeing how he plays next year. Soriano had a tough year this year, but he pitched around the same amount of innings. Better ERA than last year, but he had less strikeouts. We got to figure that out there. But tough year for the Angels. Like I said, next season we're going to work on new sliders. Definitely a long episode, but we got to see our draft class. I'm excited for it, folks. What we will do here is we will just sim to the off season, see who wins it. The Red Sox won it. Let's look at that real quick. So the Orioles got upset in the wild card. The Mariners got upset. The Mariners had the best team and they still lost. Yankees got smoked in the wild card. Dodgers lost to the Nationals. Nationals beat the Pirates. Then the Nationals win in Game 7 against the Red Sox. So the Nationals are the dogs, man. Love to see it. We head to the off season. We look like we need a new hitting coach, first base coach, and a third base coach. So we got to deal with all that, man. It's going to be a very fun season. Couple players. Garrett Cole retired. Whoa! Well, he dropped drastically. Garrett Cole. Yastrzemski retired. Yeah, man. A ton of old heads, huh? Diamondbacks galore. Golly. No players inducted. So this is where we're going to leave it. We got to build up this staff once again. Hopefully we get better hitting coaches. Got to get our base running better, and kind of work through that. I got to get new sliders. The Angels, though, we got some possibilities, man. I got to keep the faith here and hope we'll be ready for next season. It's going to be an interesting one, man. 100%. But that'll do it for us, everybody. If you like what you saw, please drop a like, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. most importantly, subscribe to keep up with the series. I appreciate everyone that stopped by today. Y'all have yourself a good one. And as always, let's go, Angels.